We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Brooklyn and Chicago. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Aces.
First offering on its way.
Jose
in there, strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
This one's down to third. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Digging in, Michael Young.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 10.
Line toward the alley in left center. And Young is aboard. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Standing in now with runners in scoring position.
The catcher, Brian McCann.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. 2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brian McCann goes down for the first out of the game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike one. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Snyder has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And now they'll tag him out between first. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Roberto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Background.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Standing in, Cal Ripken.
Batting second, the shortstop, Cal.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Alomar on at first. Nobody out. Ripken in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4. So stepping in, Duke Snyder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Batting fourth.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Ha, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch misses inside off the plate.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hit on the ground out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gwynn.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Snyder is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
The left fielder, Ryan.
And he pops it up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Keith Hernandez. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Reyes backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Monty Irvin. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Zach Greinke.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit out towards second. Alomar fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 16. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Whitey Ford.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And there's the first out.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Alomar. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Cal Ripken.
Number 8. Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ripken Jr.
Lays off 1-0.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Striding in once again, Duke Snyder. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Snyder is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. Line toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a... Stepping up now, Brian McCann. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brian
0-1 the count. Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
The 0-1 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 1-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Marlon Vasquez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle.
The batter, number 24.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Robinson.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman,
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fly ball out to right field. Irvin has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Nick Ha, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Popped him up. And Young squeezes this one for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Keith Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, Monty Irvin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Tony.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Hernandez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 16. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 to count. 1-1. Here it comes. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Cal Ripken. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, right back to him on the mound.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Duke Snider.
Snider.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. behind 0-2 now. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. So striding forward now, Michael Young. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 10.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready once again, Brian McCann.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
McCann.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. At the plate, Nelson Cruz.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nelson
Takes this the other way to right. Urban is there, one away. The relay throw. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Digging in and looking for more, Marlon Vasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robinson Cano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nick Ha. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Vasquez is there, and he has it for the first out. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Striding in, now Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now in the box, Keith Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Braun at second with 2 down. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And it's gone. Stepping into the box, Monty Irvin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the Aces, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Hernandez waits on it. 1 out. Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths. Now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez has it. The tag, and he is out. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can.
Guerrero.
Grounded back up the middle. Ripken takes it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher, Whitey Ford.
Chipper Jones is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Shortstop, Cal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Vasquez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Johnny Venters has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jose Reyes will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Into the box now, Michael Young. He singled his last time up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The catcher, Brian.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Irvin has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Digging in, Duke Snyder. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For Chicago.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Stepping into the box, Nick Hop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now batting, Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Nelson.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Marlon Vasquez. And he could. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward third. And there's 1 away. So digging in now, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Irvin has a play. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll hit John Axford. It's been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-0. Popped him up. Has got it, and the side is retired. Greg Holland enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off.
Striding in to start the 9th, Monty Irvin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ken Griffey Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Griffey.
Shot back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Young is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had.